Enjoy running. Kicked off way back when I was a little fella out on the farm in Cockatahi near Hokitika on the west coast of the South Island. So we chased the cows and the calves, and we're also known as the rabbit boys in the valley because we chased rabbits and trapped them, hunted them and sold them for pocket money. Then of course we're involved in all kinds of sport: rugby, table tennis, badminton, etc. And then in the running, and we used to have a sports day each year. And I noticed that I did well, not so much in the sprints, but in the long distances. And I remember catching the greasy pig one year. Then my brother, eldest brother, he was doing well in the running, and we sort of followed his example a bit and went to the club and running in the clubs there, in the cross country, the harriers and the track and field. So I've enjoyed the running very much. It's in different countries, made friends. When I went to the seminary in Australia, then I joined a club over there in Sydney, so I went in many races over there as well. And then on overseas training program for 2 years in Pakistan, I went with running club there near Gaddafi Stadium, and went in also races that they had. Each one was quite a drama, quite a happening. I remember a few of them now come to mind. I remember the Pakistan Olympics, they called them. And I got a start for the run for the Punjab team, so I had a Punjab singlet on me. A Nepalese Olympian, he won the race, the marathon, and I got second, and then another Nepalian, he got third. And then the Pakistani army runners, etc. So people noticed that I wasn't a pure Punjabi, so they had a meeting, and I was disqualified from getting points for the Punjab team, but I was given the silver medal. It's the best silver medal I've ever won. Another time I was warming up for the Pakistan Day race. It was from the Mall Road in Lahore down to Manali, Pakistan, place where they had a big meeting in 1940, and Muslim League decided that they would go for their own homeland where Muslims were in the majority. So when I was warming up, they said, "You can run today, but if you win, you're not the winner." So I thought that was okay with me. So we ran down the mile. It was about a 10-kilometre race, and I got to touch the minority of Pakistan first. But the second man, of course, Pakistani, he got the trophy. But they gave me a towel as a consolation prize. So many good, enjoyable events in Pakistan as well. And now I'm here in Ireland, and I ran in the Dublin Marathon. It was also a fundraiser, so I raised funds for the Dean and the parish where I am in the Sindh in Pakistan for projects there, like of health and education, environment, etc., and for women. So there was a great day where there was about 13,000 participants in the Dublin Marathon. So I had a great sightseeing tour around Dublin, and there was a great camaraderie among the runners and among the spectators. It seemed to bring the best out of people. And I was very happy with my day and age that I am, not as young as what I used to be, and I managed to do 3 hours, 27 minutes and 11 seconds. Now, on this weekend, I'm running in the London Marathon. So I hope I can do it in under 3.5 hours. Actually, I'm being a Jesuit for the day, because I'm running for the Jesuits. One way I could get an entry into it. So raising funds for a project over in South America, Guyana, near the Brazilian border, for training for adults in their communities and to be able to lead the liturgies, etc., and awareness and conscientisation. So I'm looking forward to this day very much, and also it'll be a tour around London as well. Running, I find, has been very good for my journey of life, good for heart and soul. Wakes you up for the day. Here I've been having a course here in Delgan, and there were 2 other companions that we used to run with in the morning. One was called Columban, he is from Myanmar, and the other one, Martin, from Africa and Zimbabwe. So it was great camaraderie to have our early morning run, get us going for the day. and good for heart and soul, and keeps us fit and keeps us alert. St. Paul talks a lot about running the race. He talks about, I have run the race, I have fought the good fight, I have kept the faith. Also he says, all I wanted to know is Christ, and to share in his suffering, but reproducing the pattern of his death. Not that I have already won, but I'm still running, trying to capture the prize for which Christ Jesus captured me.